When an anarchist shot President William McKinley, he triggered changes that led to the birth of the FBI, the Federal Bureau of Investigation. McKinley's death elevated his VP, Theodore Roosevelt, as the next president, and under Teddy's leadership, the FBI was born. It started with a small force of about 36 investigators. At first, the Bureau focused on financial and civil rights cases, but as submarines and spies targeted American ships and planted bombs on U.S. soil during World War I, that changed. Congress passed the Espionage Act and Sabotage Act, adding responsibilities for the federal government's new investigative agency. As the war to end all wars ended, the FBI turned to domestic threats. Prohibition bankrolled organized crime, and the Roaring '20s saw robbery, kidnapping, auto theft, gambling, and drug trafficking take root. Scarface, Al Capone's goons, turned Chicago streets into war zones, and bank-robbing gangs roamed the heartland. Justice Department lawyer J. Edgar Hoover became director of the Bureau, a post he'd hold for decades. Hoover established a strict code of conduct for agents, plus rigorous hiring criteria, with background checks and physical fitness tests. Under Hoover, the FBI established its famed training academy and forensic laboratory and expanded its intelligence gathering, especially in World War II and the Cold War. The Bureau had hired 3 female agents in its early days, but their tenure was short-lived. And it was 50 years ago, in May 1972, before women's special agents became regular, vital parts of the FBI. Cassi Chandler, our keynote speaker today, worked inside the FBI for 23 of those years. She rose from FBI special agent to be the first African-American female to serve as an assistant director for the Bureau, as well as its first female national spokesperson and director of public and community affairs. Cassi Chandler draws from personal experience in effecting change. Her work helped reinvigorate intelligence organizations in the post-9/11 landscape. At the FBI, she directed investigations into white-collar corruption, terrorist plots, and cybercrimes. She also led the evolution of its healthcare fraud and criminal and domestic terrorism programs. As an innovator, strategist, investigator, and leader, Cassi has broken barriers, motivated diverse teams, and helped build inclusive cultures inside some of the world's most important organizations, including Bank of America, where she was Senior Vice President of Business Operations, and the United States Marine Corps Red Team. Her groundbreaking accomplishments have been recognized with numerous awards, including a Senior Executive Service Award under President George W. Bush and the Breaking the Glass Ceiling Award from the National Center for Women and Policing. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Cassi Chandler to our stage.